Congrats to the winner. To stay on top of any future giveaways, don't forget to hit the subscribe and notification button. Now on to the video.
Hello, beautiful people. It is Boy. I'm going to do another unboxing video. Now, today we're going to do something a bit different than what I normally do. We're actually going to be reviewing a cheaper option when it comes to cosplaying. As you know, I've always just gone through, mainstream makers who specialize in this type of stuff, be it Anarchy, Kamar, Nimoy, etc. But I really want to look at the cheaper options because I do know that people who look at my reviews do not necessarily have the same budget as I do and may want more versatility to see if it's even worth going the extra mile when it comes down to budgeting for your cosplay. So today is actually going to be from EZ Cosplay. I've been seeing ads about them and I've seen some reviews, so I want to see what their product's all about and if it's even worth going the cheap option or not. So with that being said, let's get down to the review. Alright, so right off the bat, this is the EZ Cosplay budget Mighty Morphin Power Ranger suit. Now, obviously, from first impression, it does not look promising. I mean, what do you expect? I didn't really need to pay this much for it. The suit itself was $90. The boots was $35. I got a Father's Day discounts coupon that they had since I ordered this during Father's Day sale, and it took about a month to get here. So with all that in mind, plus I paid a little extra to get fast shipping because it was shipping all the way from China. I paid, and I'll put the price there because I don't remember off the top of my head of the exact price. But yeah, I should give you some context. Now, as far as budget cosplays goes, you're obviously not going to be getting the highest quality. This thing is not as tight as it should be, but that's not particularly their fault. Whenever I order my cosplays, I normally have the option to set the standard for what size I want. And they had limited options on the website. It was like small, medium, large. I couldn't really tailor this to my preference and keep it nice and perfect to my stature, or at least the mannequin's stature. And that's why you can kind of see here. Yeah. That's why you can kind of see here why it's not kind of like this. Because this was a large size, it's kind of trying to account for a large person in general. So the size is supposed to do coverage for someone of particular stature within that range, rather than give you more options. That being said, stuff like the boots, they do give you options to measure yourself and put out the proper measurements that will that would satisfy to your needs. So, calling me on surprise, the boots actually fit me pretty well. Yeah, I have to say, the boots, aside from the way how they're sloppily made, I mean, look at this. They fit pretty firmly and the best. But as you can see, that doesn't really say much when the quality does not look that good. Again, these boots are not necessarily the worst thing I've ever seen, but you can tell, like, due to the nature of their website, they don't really have people dedicated to perfecting these things at a time. They clearly are set in a certain schedule and try to make a quota demand when it comes down to making their stuff. The belt is very lackluster. It doesn't even come with a belt buckle. Now, I put this hook here so I can tighten this a bit more. Since I got this at a certain size, you can... it was going to be slightly large, especially for a guy of my current weight and stature, because I'm still losing weight, and it won't fit me at ease, and they don't have as much versatility as you see with these other belts from these other makers. Hold on. Come on, don't do this to me. Yeah. Come on. Yeah, like, because it's a budget, the belt's not really anything special. You have a Velcro that will connect through the back. I had to tighten this a lot more because since this was a large size when it comes down to a cosplay size, the Velcro that would actually hold together, this will actually be, these mannequins are obviously a lot slimmer than me, And so because of that, the actual Velcro was like around here, and I just put it through the loop and use this hook to keep this aligned. Again, it doesn't even come with a replica belt buckle. I actually had to ask someone to make me that just in case. And the holster's not anything special. Yeah, the belt and the holster are pretty lackluster. They're not exactly. And you see how I just fell? I'm trying to hook this. They're honestly not that special. Again, I mean, it sounds like a broken record, but this is a budget cosplay, and the whole purpose of me getting this was so that you guys would see what you'd be getting your money's worth from the site, like EZ Cosplay, Easy Cosplay. And here, this is actually pretty disappointing. Now, when you look at the sleeves and the glove, looking at the glove first, yeah, it's not a nice forearm length glove like you would see there. It's not made of leather, it's made of a softer material. It literally just covers the hands. And then if we look at the actual sleeve or the forearm cover, it comes with this. As you can see, it's not really it's not really high quality when it comes to design. And leather, you can actually see just a little bit that it's kind of stained yellow. Yeah, unlike the boots where it's nice and white, my kitchen lighting is making it get a yellow hue, but normally in normal lighting, this actually looks like it was pretty stained. And oh, look at that! You see? You see how that broke off? Yeah, these guys were definitely in a rush. This was a this is literally like the something you order from Wish. Like Easy Cosplay does show me that they can make capable cosplays, but when it comes down to something like this, they're not really reliable. And when it came down to the size of ordering for the cuffs, for example, that's one of the options that you can customize with your own measurements, regardless of what size you choose. This is actually pretty slightly big. Like I'm able to just put this in my forearm without needing to unzip it. Now that's a pro and con depending on who you are as a person. You know, I do think it's kind of convenient. I can just slip this on without having to remove the zipper. But for others, sometimes you just prefer the zipper option where it's gonna stay nice and secure. And this thing just dangles towards the end of my wrist. And with that in mind, you have to remember that. Let me get, whatever, I'll take this off later. I can't do this with my hand. And you have to keep in mind, considering how cheap this is, you're not really going to be getting the best quality cosplay. So, point out the obvious, and based on the thumbnail, you're thinking like, okay, so why even make this video? Why even do a review on something like this? And just why go through the trouble? Well, the whole idea was, as I said earlier, I just want to show cosplayers and my YouTuber, people who watch my YouTube videos, some of that context just to see what you be getting out of your money's worth. Now, the pros, again, obviously it's cheap. You save money. This is budget. I got it pretty fast, and I paid a little extra, and my total was literally around 150 when it came down to paying for everything and getting this within a month. Now, for other stuff, obviously you'd be getting something a lot better. Now, obviously, this might not be 100% perfect to come for comparison as to whenever you're trying to get a cosplay. You know, you got a direct maker, and this is a different design, more complex design, whereas this is a more simplistic design. And if you actually look at the diamond, you notice how it's kind of like curved. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, this is not a good look for Easy Cosplay. And like I said, normally if you've been wearing this, there'll be more, there'll be less slacked. And if you're somewhat of a fat dude like me right now, yeah, this is pretty much a budget cosplay. Honestly, if I had to give a recommendation, now I'm not gonna bullshit you. I know not everyone can spend hundreds of dollars on something proper. I know people are not gonna be able to have the budget to get everything that they need. So honestly, would it be worth it to go through all this to go with a cosplay that is budget-wise? Honestly, I try not to judge people. I will say this though, if you're trying to get a budget cosplay, I definitely recommend reading the reviews. I looked at the reviews and they were somewhat respectable. Although, in all fairness, it's kind of hard to mess up Power Ranger cosplays, and you know, considering what they're paying and how fast they get it, they probably have positive impression. But yeah, honestly, if you're looking for budget cosplays, I would tread lightly on where you're buying it from, because as much as it was to get this for such a budget price of around 150, again I paid extra for faster shipping, plus I got a coupon, Father's Day coupon, in order to get a bigger discounts. You're honestly better off somewhere else. I mean, for one thing, the belt is literally lackluster. It doesn't even come with the buckle. The boots are okay and decent, but again, like the diamonds, not just on the cuffs but on the boots, they're imperfect. The diamond on the suit is pretty much not even. And when I actually put this on, unless you're wearing something like a white shirt, or just anything underneath, this material is pretty thin. I'm not like, literally, if you're wearing anything like briefs, you're wearing your underwear, you're wearing shorts, you're wearing a shirt, it's visible. I didn't wear a white shirt, and pretty much you can see the inner stitchings from the other side. This thing is very thin. It's not made from a material that's keeping things to the imagination, where it's not obvious of what you're wearing underneath. This stuff is pretty cheap, and as comfortable as it is, and it's very breathable. You want to consider just how it's gonna make you look like when you're out there on the con floor, or just at any cosplay events. Honestly, if I were you, I would skip out on this and just budget and save up a bit more, just to go a little more expensive. You don't have to pay hundreds and hundreds, near 1,000, to get a decent cosplay. You can go to other places. You can outsource where you get your accessories. You can outsource where you get the probably as a suit. Hell, I get helmets from different makers. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. But again, I just want to show the comparison of just how it can be. But that in mind, this isn't gonna be my sole Red Ranger cosplay. I actually made contact with a maker who's gonna make me a proper Mighty Morphin Power Ranger suit, because I want to do a comparison between budget cosplay and something where you actually pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars to get. So with that in mind, you will see this cosplay again in the near future, just again to show a comparison to when I get that final product. But I just want to give you guys that idea. Honestly, I can't necessarily recommend this. I mean, if the diamonds on both the suit, boots, and the accessories were a lot better, I could nudge towards buying this. And honestly, even if the belt is bad, you can just replace it with something with a different maker. But yeah, honestly, guys, I'm not surprised that this was lackluster as a cosplay, and I wasn't really expecting anything a lot out of it. But I just wanted to let you know, because I know there's those of you out there who really want to save money on getting cosplays, and especially when it comes down to Power Rangers. I mean, my Morphin, that's pretty mainstream. It's supposed to be straightforward, and then I'm spending hundreds and hundreds on stuff that can be done by proper makers. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much the video. I hope this gave you some context of, just to be worried about budget cosplays. And again, it's pretty much nothing for me. Literally just around 150. Just keep in mind that whenever you're wanting to purchase something, always look at the pictures. And yes, this does pretty much match what they're selling on the site. So it wasn't clickbait. It wasn't misleading. But again, just the pictures are there for a reason. The reviews are there for a reason. And honestly, I highly recommend you just look somewhere else. So with that being said, I hope you guys like this video. Please hit the like button, as it will bring attention to my channel. And don't forget to hit the subscription button, as well as the notification button, so that you can stay on top of my videos. And I will see you next time. Ciao.